Very important problem. It has emerged as one of the most important problems for many growers in a few countries. It's not only unique to the US, it's present in other places. In fact, it was known well before the US in Central America, in Guatemala, and after that in Mexico, and more recently in the US in Texas. And now we have more than 10 states in the US that have reported presence of zebra chip. And the most important finding probably in 2011 in the Pacific Northwest. So that's 70% of the potatoes, as you know well. And also is present in New Zealand, affecting growers in New Zealand. So it's a global problem now. No reports in Canada so far. The psyllid is present in Canada, but no reports of zebra chip in Canada. Yeah. We have an excellent portfolio of potatoes for nematodes, also on leps, all the leps, including some of the most important ones, potato tuber worm or potato tuber moth, as is known in other places. Excellent products for Colorado potato beetle and for aphids and psyllids now. We are excited about a new product, a new chemistry coming up for 2013. The name of this product is Cyazypyr, and it will be, the commercial name for potatoes will be Benevia. Antranilic diamide, it was discovered at DuPont and affects the ryanodine receptors. It will be launched, in the first countries will be in Asia this year, but in the US it will be March, we're expecting registration for March 2013. Because of this mode of action, it reduces the feeding of insects really quick. So it's not like one of those chemistries that were used, growers call them hammers, where they wiped out everything in the field. This is a different kind of chemistry. It's an insecticide that reduces immediately the feeding cessation or the feeding of the insects. So the cessation of feeding occurs really quick. So by doing so, it prevents transmission of diseases. And it has been demonstrated in quite a few systems, in different crops, in different systems. So we're quite excited about that, and it looks very promising for some of the insect vectors. You know, some growers put insecticides against insects mostly because of the disease that is transmitted rather than by the direct damage. So, in my case, we have global stations, but for PSNR, the Product Support and Renewal, the research stations are located in Malaysia, in Asia, in the Philippines. We have a small research station also in China, in Japan, and we have a big station in Paulínia in Brazil. We have one in ERDC in France that I was just visiting last week. And we have 5 stations in the US. Well, this has created this insect, and the disease that is vectored by this insect created a lot of anxiety in many potato growers. So I imagine that there will be a lot of questions. We're getting a lot of questions on zebra chip, and we're also ready to talk about insect control by itself on potato beetle and leps. So, but this seems to be an important topic.